We're trying to, again, confirm all the details right now, but we had, again, at least 2 or 3 or 4 individuals living at the home, and either a former boyfriend or a brother of one of the individuals that lived there that was coming to see someone else showed up at the home this morning. And again, an altercation took place, and unfortunately shooting occurred, and the male that had come to this, from what we understand, he doesn't live at the residence, but he's either family or friends or a former boyfriend of someone that lives at the residence, and came to the house for some reason to talk or whatever. An altercation occurred, and then he was shot by one of the individuals that lives at the home. And so again, right now we're interviewing witnesses, we're canvassing the neighborhood, seeing if there's any security cameras, and again, processing the scene and trying to figure out, was this pretty much what it's going to come down to? Is that what homicide? What we're going to do is we're going to investigate and see, was this something that was self-defense or was it murder? So as of right now, that's under investigation. So it's unclear exactly of all the details of why this occurred, but that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
Is your shooter cooperating?
From what? Yeah, he stayed. I believe it's an adult male, complainant and shooter. He stayed on scene, and so yes, from what we understand, he's being cooperative. Most of the time, as y'all know, a lot of times when shootings occur, the people that do the shooting don't stick around to talk to the police and tell them what happened. So, but this individual did. So yes, I would say that he is being cooperative.
The deceased person, this man, he was armed. Did he have any firearms?
That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're trying to confirm right now. Was the individual that came to this home, did he have a weapon? Was it a handgun? Was it a knife? Was it a bat? Was it something else? We haven't confirmed that yet. That's what we're trying to figure out. And again, that's what's going to dictate whether this was self-defense. He had a right to use, the shooter had a right to use deadly force, or was it murder and he did not have the right to use deadly force to protect himself or his home or the people inside the home.
Do you know anything about a protective order for anyone in the home?
I do not. I can't comment on any of that right now. I'm unsure if there was any protective order. That's something that definitely we will look into as the investigation goes on. So as of right now, no, I haven't heard anything about any protective order against anyone from that house.
Did the complainant try to break into the house? Did he start with a fight? How did it?
Well, I can tell you this: the altercation and the shooting occurred around the front door area. Whether that occurred inside the home and over the threshold or outside on the front porch, again, still interviewing witnesses and trying to figure that out. I'm not sure if a physical altercation occurred before the shooting occurred. Again, still trying to confirm all those details.
You can share with us the difference between it happening beyond the threshold or outside the threshold. Can you tell us about that?
Really, I think they're almost both the same. Again, you ask a DA or a grand jury, they might think something different. But in my experience, on your front porch and inside your home, that's still your property. You still have a right to feel safe and to, if you don't want someone there, and tell them to leave that doesn't live there. And again, if they do have a weapon, or they do threaten you, or they do try to break into your home and you feel unsafe, I do feel here, definitely in America and in the state of Texas, you have a right to defend yourself. But again, there's a lot of details, a lot of different things that play when that type of stuff happens. But from the way I understand the law is that you have the right to defend yourself, whether you're on your front porch outside of your home or if you're inside your home.
Is there any video to back up either side of the story? Is there a ring camera?
As of right now, I haven't seen any video, and again, that's what we're trying to check if there is video. Yes, ma'am.
Sergeant, what have you learned from the witnesses?
All right, so again, we're getting an update on this deadly shooting at a home in Katy. We know that one man did die from at least one gunshot wound there on the scene. The shooter still on the scene and detained, but he is cooperating with police. We know they are interviewing witnesses to get some more details as to exactly what happened.
Yeah, and right now they are thinking, police say that they believe it was a domestic disturbance, and so obviously some type of altercation going down there. So they're going to find out a whole lot more. That investigation is still very well underway. They still haven't confirmed if that victim had a weapon or if it was self-defense, so a lot more to come out of this.
Yeah, the victim apparently did not live there. Either, the victim was a family member or a boyfriend of someone who did live there. So they're still working to get some details. So we'll be sure to keep you updated on air and online. All right now, though, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the Harris County District Attorney's Office has announced a new initiative to better equip law enforcement to deal with these type of situations.
Oh, that's huge. They go through so much, even put their lives on the line in a lot of these situations. Angie Rodriguez is live. She's outside where that training will take place. Angie, we understand that Gabby Petito's stepfather is actually going to speak there.
Yeah, we're actually here at the East Aldine Management District Center where that training is taking place, and we're actually joined by Jim Schmidt, Gabby Petito's stepfather. What does this kind of event mean for you?
This is an amazing event. I'm glad to be a part of it. This event today is bringing together multi-disciplines to figure out and combat domestic violence and to prevent homicide by domestic violence. So being in a room with advocates, law enforcement, prosecutors, and everybody in between to come together to prevent it, it's a great thing to see.
And it's really important, too. I've covered a lot of stories in the past about, victims of domestic violence. So how important would you say it is to have something available like this for those officers, first responders that are on scene when something like this happens?
It's paramount. They're very complicated scenes. There's a lot of dynamics that go into it. So coming to trainings like this, providing them with tangible resources that they can use out in the field to disseminate the information they're receiving and actually be able to help in some way and get them support and prevent that homicide is huge.
Absolutely, and super important. What are some of the topics that you will be discussing in just a little bit?
So we're going over today, they're kind of revamping their domestic violence high-risk team and what they're doing and trying to take a different approach to it. They brought myself in and Kelsey McKay. I'm going to be sharing my experiences with losing our daughter and what we recognized or didn't see at the time and ways to improve in the future. And Kelsey's talking about what they've implemented here in the last 10 years and how they're looking to expand and continue to improve on a lot of the great work that they're doing.
Very important. Do you mind sharing a few of those things that maybe you didn't notice that way we can bring them to the attention of our viewers?
Absolutely. Hindsight's 20/20, and looking back on it, we didn't understand domestic violence. We figured it was the same as what everybody else thinks. But looking back, there were red flags along the way. And on the surface, when you take them individually, they seem very benign, but when you add them up, they equal a pattern that's predictable and preventable. And so right away there was love bombing, doting on her, making her feel like she's the center of attention, which some might think is a good thing, but it was really fast. Relationship started, and then he started to isolate her. He took her away to Florida. When she was down in Florida, away from her family, she made friends down there. Then he slowly started separating her from her friends, kind of taking anybody away from her that might recognize that something's not right. And then the other forms of coercive control started. The financial abuse, the gaslighting, the mental manipulation, really just breaking down their sense of being. And not every domestic abuse situation is physical violence, but it all starts with that coercive control and the tactics they use. And it's about gaining and maintaining power and control over an intimate partner. And that's the foundation of every domestic violence relationship. And recognizing those signs early on and intervening early on will prevent those domestic violence homicides.
Thank you so much. And I know we spoke a little bit earlier about what brought you here to Harris County, so you want to touch on that just a bit?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time traveling across the country, sharing Gabby's story and training first responders. We're kind of been in Texas for the entire week. We're in Lufkin and Tyler earlier this week at events. And when this event came up and Kelsey was asked to do it, and she said, "Would you like to be a part of it?" I said, "Absolutely." Any place we can go where we can help make a difference and just help impact one life, save one life, then we feel like our daughter didn't die in vain.
Thank you so much, Mr. Schmidt. It's such an important cause. Thank you so much. Of course. We're going to go ahead and toss it back to you guys. We are waiting to hear more from Mr. Schmidt here, but as well as other people within the Harris County District Attorney's Office. We'll keep you updated on Fox Local. Angie Rodriguez, Fox 26 News.
What a powerful testimony that's going to be, too. I feel like the whole country was watching that case so closely and feel almost like ties to that family. They went through so much.
For sure. All right, well, now we want to check in with our Ruben Dominguez, who is hanging out for the Texas Renaissance Festival.
It's Friday.
Yes.
Loosen the load and conversation for us, Ruben. We need that. It's been a heavy day.
Yes, friends, it is the most wonderful time of the year because tomorrow the doors to the kingdom swing open for the 51st annual Texas Renaissance Festival. I am joined by His Majesty, the King. How excited are you and your loyal subjects for this season?
Oh, I'm very excited. We can't wait to get started after our 50th anniversary last year. We can't wait to get started on our next 50. We've got all kinds of fun, and this weekend, of course, we're starting with our Oktoberfest and running all the way weekends till November 30th till we have our Celtic Christmas.
So I have been here many, many times with my family, but new people move to Houston all the time. There are new Houstonians watching this right now, transplanted Houstonian, if they've never been to the Renaissance Festival. Tell them a little bit about what they can expect.
Well, the first thing you expect is when you walk through our gate, you're going to find a beautifully recreated 16th century village that you can wander about. We have beautiful shops. We have over 400 artisans, craftspeople, and artists here making their own objects for you to explore in the shop. We have costumed characters all about the kingdom. We have music and shows around every corner, full stages. If you enter here, you're going to find the greatest time you've ever had, and by the end of it, you're going to call it your Texas Renaissance Festival, and you'll be in a costume, no doubt.
Yes, get ready to come and have fun. Let's talk about food and drink, Your Majesty.
Some of my favorites, of course. We all love our turkey legs, but we have food from all over the world. We have Asian cuisine, Scottish cuisine, German cuisine, Polish cuisine, English cuisine, Spanish cuisine. There's so many different items for you to choose from. Of course, we have the gluten-free and vegan options. We're good for every discriminating taste, and our libations.
Yes, and yes, I love it. Libations, one of my favorite events. All right, but speaking of events, and we spoke earlier to Sir Thomas, who kind of brought us up to speed, the Joust, one of the most popular events.
Oh, absolutely. We have a huge joust track. They do 4 jousts a day, a lot of fun. And playing tandem with them, we also have full steel combat, where these gentlemen pull on full steel armor. They take weapons that are dulled, and they beat the snot out of each other until there's only one left.
The original heavy metal.
Indeed. You got to love it.
I love that as well. And all morning long, we've had some expert play on the mandolin here. Jim has been, Sir Jim has been doing this for us, and you can see him all throughout the park performing. And before I let you go, Your Majesty, let's talk about how to get the tickets, and let's talk about the run of this year's event.
Absolutely. If you want tickets, you go to texrenfest.com. That's TEXRENFEST. We have 8 themed, fun-filled celebrations for you that run all the way through November 30th, 3 days after Thanksgiving, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can, at texrenfest.com, you can get tickets to the King's Feast, to any of our immersive experiences like our Dragon Forge. You can make your own sword. Have you ever made a sword?
I have not made a sword, but I think this year might be the time to get my hands dirty.
I think you might like that,
yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
A big hammer, steel on an anvil. Ooh, it's
manly.
Manly.
All right, guys, here's the deal. We're going to kick it back to you in the studio because I'm headed over to the palace to have a little mead with the king himself. Texas Renaissance Festival. Get your tickets. Bring the family. Have a good time. Back to you in the studio.
And lower humidity on the first weekend. Are you kidding me? Like, how could you even line up the perfection?
It's beautiful out here right now.
So nice.
Oh, we know you're going to have a good time, Ruben. Thank you.
That turkey leg looks so good.
I know.
How many? I think it's like 150 fat grams to those.
Melissa.
We're not counting.
We are not counting.
I made that
on the weekends.
I made the number
especially.
up. Do not take me seriously. We're going to take a quick break while you
We'll be
chow
right
on that one for a minute. We'll be right back.
Paul's here. The leads are
to hang out with a pretty big icon yesterday. We got to hear all about this.
I did. It was so incredible. I admitted I geeked out a little bit. I was so excited to meet TV news legend Hoda Kotb. She has just been somebody I've really admired all these years, almost 20 years on the Today Show, and she retired and is just having the time of her life now with her little girls, and she's sleeping in, but she's a busybody. So she was here through Memorial Herman's Razzle Dazzle event. It was so beautiful. It was at the Post Oak Hotel yesterday. It was just so nice. But I got to meet up with her and just spend some time with her before, and she's just so real.
Yeah.
How
you can tell. You can definitely get that feeling.
On TV is really how she was. And she talked a lot about just being a breast cancer advocate now. And at first she didn't want to tell anybody because she felt like when she told people that she had breast cancer 18 years ago, that they almost pitied her. They had this look in their eye. They look like, oh, I'm sorry, you're going to die. It was just really negative energy she felt. So she was going to be really quiet about it. And a couple of really big things happened in her life that told her, no, you need to share your story. So that's when she decided to use her platform to tell women, put yourself first. Make sure you get those mammograms.
And I'm so glad she did, because I know she's helped countless women because of that.
And she says, be selfish. To spend time with yourself, because not taking care of yourself is selfish, because you won't be here for your loved ones, right? And I love that,
so true.
that those remarks. And then the other thing is she retired, but not really, because now she has her own healthcare company. So it's like, and she has a mindfulness app called Joy 101. I have it on my phone. I'll have to show you. It's awesome. It's really good. And you can customize it to really help yourself just slow down, be mindful, whether you're stressed out at work or maybe you're going through a hard time with something. She really hopes that people will take time for themselves just to, be better, be your best self you can be.
Well, I love that. She's getting a chance to explore different things that she's passionate about. So as long as she's having fun, enjoying retirement, then hey.
And she loved Houston. So she said, wow, she had just come in for a few days, but she said that she plans to come back and enjoy it a whole lot more, because she was in awe.
Did she get some food? Did she get to check out any restaurants?
Well, I think the Post Oak Hotel is so nice that she was really cherishing
she was covered.
She had planned to, but then she's like, well, we're in perfection. Why leave? So she has some more discovering to do, I think.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Okay, well, good.
Anyway, it was a great morning for sure.
All right. Well, you know what? It will be a big night under the Friday night lights.
Oh, it will. Nick Griffin was at Sterling High School for Friday Football Fever. That's where they're preparing to play Madison.
The Marlins. That's my alma mater. Oh. You guys know. So let's check in with Nate.
Hey, I tell you what. You think about how hyped Madison was this morning? Sterling says they can do us one better. So I want to talk with the coach. Coach, what about this game tonight? Big rivalry.
Big game tonight? Hey, it's time for my boys to get paid. That's what we going to do. We going to get paid at this game.
They'll make some money. All right, very good. Madam Principal, how about this game tonight?
Oh, baby, I'm excited. I'm ready for this, and we got this. Go Raiders. Remember this. I am Sterling. Guess what? I'm going to make Mr. Rusko wear this shirt when we take that game.
Oh, it's a whole lot of trash talking. All right, guys, we're live.
Okay, our boys been working really hard. Putting in that work and stuff. And we're just coming out here to win. You already missed You already know it's a rivalry game, so we're going to take that easy dub. You know. Come out on Saturday. The Marlins on Monday. We ready for y'all. We ready. We gonna fry that fish.
I love it.
Come out, man, Martinez. Stickers on the field. She's on fire.
I think they love it.
It's a Friday football. It's a Friday tomorrow.
Look at our ROTC. shooters. Who's going to win this game tonight? We ready. Friday, Saturday night, rather. We fight all night, man.
We get back to.
Oh, they're having a good old time. Look what just rolled into our studios. Either I'm seeing things or the ice cream man had come up. We're still in ice cream season down here in Southeast Texas, and lucky for us, Cosmic Ice Cream has a very special flavor making a big impact out right now. Joining us today to talk more about that, owner Julian Haynes and Kelly Glazer from Big Brothers Big Sisters Greater Houston. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having us.
So how did this partnership come about and what is it?
Yeah, so somebody from Big Brothers Big Sisters actually saw us on a local show, reached out to us and said, hey, we think we want to do a partnership, a collaboration to promote mentorship. So that's how it all came
And how
together.
does that help?
Well, ice cream, mentorship, two things that make people and make the world better. So why not partner together and put out something that brings joy and kind of shows creativity for how a local company and a local nonprofit can help the community.
What a powerful duo. I love that. Okay, is there a certain flavor we're talking about?
Yes, we made our own specific Big Brothers Big Sister flavor called Lift Off with a Little.
Look at that. How fun is that? What's in it? What are the ingredients?
So it's a vanilla ice cream with green frosted sugar cookie and black and silver sprinkles. So we incorporated the green and the black from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Sprinkled a little silver in there to celebrate Big Brothers Big Sisters 75th anniversary. So a little glitz and glamour for the diamond
celebration. It doesn't
celebration.
look like we're plugged in. Is there happen to be any in here though?
Oh yeah, we got.
Of
course, we brought the good stuff.
There it is. So
Can I
people
serve you
can
up?
see it, please. It's beautiful. Oh, I can't wait for you all to see what this looks like. It is so cool looking. And I bet kids love this, right? Just because it is so fun.
Yes, yes. The kids love it. And again, like Kelly mentioned,
no one likes to eat alone, so you guys have to eat with me, right?
Kelly, you want some? Okay, I got you.
Scoop
Okay,
me
so
up some.
I got
can
you.
you all see how cool this is? Look at this. Okay, so tell me again where the bright colors and everything came from.
So Big Brothers Big Sisters colors are green and black, and then it's our 75th anniversary here in Houston. So then you've got the silver for diamond, soiree, which is what our 75th anniversary gala theme was, which was last Saturday, which is when we debuted the ice cream. And it'll be at Cosmic stores all throughout October that you can get this.
Are we going in for a bite?
Yes.
Here we go. One, two,
Let's
three.
get it.
I'm gonna wait for you.
Cheers.
Oh wow!
So it's kind of like a sugar cookie dough.
That is
ice cream.
Incredible. Okay, is this available for people to find and then to help out support all this?
Yes, yes. So you can find this flavor.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Any Cosmic location. So we have 3. We have one down in Webster, Clear Lake, one in Pearland, and one in Spring Branch. And then I got to do a shameless plug, one in Bel Air coming soon. So Bel Air, can't wait to see you guys in the spring. But I want to focus on the ice cream because we really are big on mentorship, supporting mentorship, and as the motto goes, defending potential.
Yeah, defending potential. We're trying to get 750 kids matched with mentors this year to get our 75th year anniversary. So any proceeds from the ice cream go to help that match littles with bigs, and we're super excited to match with or partner with Cosmic and hope that everybody goes out to the stores and tries our ice cream.
One thing I can say about it, because I used to be a big long time ago.
Oh, wow.
Before I had kids, and I got too busy with my own. But I will tell you, for anyone who's ever even thought about it, you think you're going in it to help a child. The child ended up touching my life so much in so many beautiful ways, and I saw her go I'm going to cry thinking about it. From being an F student, she couldn't pass her grades, but when somebody took time to show that they cared, I mentored her, I did homework with her, and she became an A student. And I still wonder this to this day, what she's doing and how she's, how she's achieving in life. It makes a big difference for everybody.
It really does. And we have a lot of stories just like that, and it does not take a lot of time. It just takes showing up and being there, and exactly, and just listening or sending a text to say, hey, thinking of you. It really is just that little bit.
Well, here's to a great partnership. Incredible ice cream, and I'm not trying to exaggerate. It's incredible. It is so good. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
We're having a
us.
little retirement party out in our newsroom, so I'm thinking some ice cream might need to roll in there. What do you think?
I brought a full tub, so we're ready to sling the ice cream.
All
for
right.
the
If everybody can hear
celebration.
me, we're coming your way. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Amazing.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
all you do for our community.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yum.
Balls here. The leads are.
Well, we typically don't like to crash a party here on HTX at 10, but something very special is happening today right in our very own newsroom. Denise just went out there to tell you more about that. Denise, I have good news for you. I just sent Cosmic Ice Cream out there to you, and you are going to love it.
Oh, well, good, because it's a celebration.
Yeah, well, it's a celebration,
Denise,
Denise, for him. I'm crying over this.
Smith, we are celebrating his retirement. He has been here for 32 years at Fox 26 alone. Yes, let's give it up for that. 42 overall. I mean, well before I was born, Todd. But
yes.
So how does it feel?
It feels great. It's so real. I didn't think this day would ever come, but now it's here, and I'm kind of saddened to say I hate to leave, but my wife has better plans at this point. So I'll be entering my next chapter in life.
I'm sure she does. And tell us how you're feeling right now.
You know, I am overjoyed. I am grateful for Todd's hard work because he has always been committed. I call him my quiet storm because if you all know Todd, he's very quiet, very humble, God-fearing, and a great husband and father to our adult children. And he's been able to raise his family. She was 2 years old when we moved to Houston, for him to take this job. So this is family. So I know it's hard for him, but I am so grateful that he has been able to finish his career the way he wants to.
Oh, and what's it been like for you having a dad in the news business?
It has been phenomenal. I remember when I was like 5 years old, we would, my mom would wake me up at like 4 in the morning and be like, hey, do you want to go to the circus? They need kids for B-roll. So before kindergarten class would start, I'd be at the Children's Museum. We'd be at the Universal Circus. We'd be like doing Astroworld back in the day, riding rides for B-roll. And that was literally the best experience. And then as an adult, it's just so cool having a dad who is just so plugged in to the community and gives back in so many ways by highlighting different businesses and people and communities. I'm just so proud of you, Dad. So I'm happy for you. It's a lot of work that you need to do at the house. I have some painting that you can do, babysitting, all the above. But babysitting. Yeah, all of that.
And I've been lucky to work with Todd quite a bit, and he is just the sweetest, kindest, most friendliest guy you'll ever meet. I mean, he has so many friends whenever we go. He makes a lot of friends very easily, and so I've really enjoyed working with you. So aside from me, what are you going to miss most?
My family. I mean, if I look at it, 32 years in the business, I've been around most of these people here 32 years. And that's half my life. And it's just amazing. I mean, this guy right here, Ray Williams, we started a long time ago in the business. We worked at one station, and then he separated. He went to LA. I went to Baton Rouge, and then we wound up back here together as friends. Not only he's my boss, he's also my friend.
Well, let's talk to the boss man. What you got to say, Ray? What's your fondest memory of Todd?
This is surreal. This is like crazy. It doesn't even seem like this is really going on, but it is. Like I said, we started in Beaumont, and we came back here. Our dream was to work in Houston, and just so happened we both went our separate ways, and we ended up back here. And so this is just like, we never even planned on retirement. We just planned on just working. And so this is like, I'm a loss for words. I mean, his wife and daughter spoke very well. He's going to be missed and very hard to replace. They don't make him like him. He's a real professional.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. Well, Todd, tell us before we go, what's the first thing you're going to do when you retire?
I'm not going to do anything for a month.
Okay. And then after that, then what?
And then I'll be in Philadelphia. And then from there, Chicago. I'll be tagging along with my wife.
Aww, how sweet.
And sleeping in.
And sleeping in.
Yes, that part. Okay, well, we love you, and we're definitely going to miss you. And now it's time to celebrate. We have food, more importantly, so let's dig in. Happy retirement, Todd. Let's give it up for him. 32 years at Fox 26. Woo!
My heart. I'm going to start crying.
All right, Melissa, I'm going to send it back to you.
Oh, Denise, I'm so happy for him, but I'm so sad for us. He has shot so many of my medical stories, and I've got to travel with him for Houston Astros. I remember spending lots of fun time in Washington, D.C., the Astros World Series with him, and his wife even got to come. Wow. We're going to miss you, Todd. We're so happy for you. It's a big loss for us, but a big gain for his family to get more time with him. We'll be right back.
Ball's here. The leaves are dry.
Welcome back. We want to take you live right now to Tampa, Florida. That's where Attorney General Pam Bondi is speaking out about political violence threats. Let's listen in.
Obtained from the particular letter to identify George Russell Isbell on this matter, and there was an arrest by the FBI who was coordinating this in outside the San Diego area in conjunction with the local U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI in San Diego, and last but not least, the San Diego Police Department. What we have here, and you can look at the complaint that has been filed and that is before you, is a vicious, horrific letter threatening Mr. Johnson and his family, sent to Mr. Johnson's house. In the complaint that you'll see, and also it attaches Isbell's letter, he is calling for the extermination of Mr. Johnson, that he should be strangled by an American flag, that he hoped somebody blows his head off, and then some vicious comments thereafter. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been at this podium many times before, and I say this and I say it again to echo what the Attorney General has just said and what the Attorney General has said throughout the country when similar instances have come up. Such conduct will simply not be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. If you send a communication to anyone, anyhow, anywhere where you are threatening individuals with harm, you will be prosecuted by the United States Department of Justice. And you will be prosecuted while we bring all of the joint assets of law enforcement, as you see here, the Tampa Police Department, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the United States Postal Service, and of course, coordinating this is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So the word should get out, and it should be no mistake that if you decide at any point, at any time, to write such a thing and send it over the wires, or in this instance, put it in the mails, you will be prosecuted and you will be held accountable. If we can just take a couple of moments, I know Mr. Johnson wants to make a few comments, and I invite you to do so.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, officers. 1 month ago today, I witnessed my friend of 10 years, someone who I considered a brother, a loving husband, a devoted father, a generational leader, get assassinated on a live stream by a left-wing radical. Approximately 1 year ago, I witnessed the President of the United States get shot in the head by a left-wing radical, who also took the life of a Trump supporter in front of his daughters and wife. 2 months ago, Christian children kneeling and praying in a church were slaughtered by a left-wing extremist. And 2 weeks ago, federal law enforcement was shot at multiple sniper rounds in a federal facility by a left-wing extremist. If it's happening every single week, is it that extreme? Or has the Democrat Party mainstreamed violence as a political tool? The individual who wrote me described why he wanted me dead. I was a white, cis, Christian Trump supporter. They described in great detail how I would be killed in an open field, just like Charlie.
All right. Again, you've been listening into a news conference there in Tampa with the United States Attorney General there, I believe on the right side of your screen. Different speakers just talking about political violence threats, the problem, and then these leaders coming together to try to figure out a solution to lower the stress that is now on these politicians as they go and speak, and how to keep them safe. So we'll continue to monitor this situation and bring you any updates. You can always get the latest on our website, fox26houston.com. And you can always count on us on Fox Local to bring you the very latest on major situations like this. Right now, Texas has some new bragging rights, baby. The Lone Star State officially has a new Miss Texas USA for 2025.
That's right. Joining us this morning is Taylor Davis, coming all the way from Allen, Texas to be with us. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I know
this
must be so exciting.
Oh, it's the craziest thing I've ever done in my life, I think. It's so exciting. The adrenaline, the
excitement has definitely hit. So I'm thrilled.
Well, tell us how you got into, starting with pageants and why you decided to do that.
Yeah, so I didn't grow up in it or anything. People ask me that all the time, but my journey actually started at Howard University. So I went to Howard and I was Miss Howard when I was there. And I actually went to a leadership conference where the keynote speaker was Deshauna Barber, who was Miss USA 2016. And so I saw her, I was so inspired by her and her story and thought, okay, maybe I could do that one day too, And then I competed at Miss Texas USA 3 times before I won, and now we're on our way to Miss USA. So it's just been incredible.
That is incredible. And I think it is so amazing how far you have come with this 3 times. Some people would have said, I'm done. I can't go through that again. What gave you the strength to just keep going back for more and saying, and I'm sure every time got a little easier, a little better, you knew more, right?
Well, you knew more, but you think it's going to be easier, but every year brought unique challenges.
Really?
And I just have learned to be comfortable in the chaos. Things are always going to go wrong. You're never going to feel like everything is 100% the way you wanted it. But I think that's the beautiful part of it, because it teaches you to just push forward and still believe in yourself regardless. I always joke, me and my mom are very close, and every time I didn't win, I would be like, okay, next year we need to do X, Y, Z. And she'd be like, are we doing it again next year? Like, yeah, we're going to keep doing it till I win. So and here we are.
And your mom says, woo, we can rest now.
Exactly.
Yes. And what an accomplishment too, because you are the 4th Black woman in history to wear the Miss Texas crown. I mean, what does that mean to you?
I mean, everything. It's about possibility. If I could just put it into one word, I hope that, young girls who look like me and don't look like me see my story and think, wow, if there's something that I'm afraid to do because I may not see a lot of people who look like me doing it, that doesn't have to deter me. All I have to do is believe in myself, and I'm already halfway there. So
it's a beautiful thing to say.
Yes.
Now let's talk us about what else you're doing. Are you doing stuff with the NFL?
Yes. So somehow I find time. I have my 9 to 5, and then I do pageants on the side. But so I work for the National Football League in our social media department as a data analyst.
Wow.
Yes, I'm entering my 4th season. It's been amazing, and it's an industry I'm very proud to be in. It's notoriously very male dominated. Not a lot of women, even fewer women of color. So it's just kind of, I think, another example. You can't be afraid because your odds seem slim. You just have to go for it. And now here I am, and I love it. I love sports. I feel like it really brings communities together, and I'm happy to help tell those stories that people love.
And what's been your biggest learning experience through all of this?
The biggest learning experience, I think, is just faith. Like, I think this whole journey, you can't give up on yourself, and you can't allow yourself to be, distracted by any thoughts of hesitation or fear. I think I embrace fear. A lot of times like to think when you're brave, that means that you are not scared, but we all get scared. That's the reality, and bravery is making the choice to just move forward while you're scared. So embracing it, counting to 3 and saying, I'm going to do it scared because I believe in myself. So that has been just the biggest lesson that I've learned, all about courage and doing it scared.
I think you're such a good role model. More people need to have that mindset, and I feel like life would be a lot easier if we could think that way, wouldn't it? Tell us about your platform, Hail Mary.
Yes, so of course I'm from Texas, so football is everything, but a Hail Mary is a very long pass that's thrown. It's very high risk, high reward. Usually the odds are very stacked against it, but when it pays off, it changes the game. And I think that's how we have to think about chasing dreams. Sometimes that dream only feels out of reach because you're too scared to take that leap. So it's all about encouraging people to take that leap of faith, believe in themselves, and that's how you open doors. You truly never know until you try. So there's no shame in failing. There's no shame in getting a no. Just move forward and do it scared. So.
And is there any other advice you want to share with young girls who may be interested in getting into the pageant world?
Yes, I would say if you have even the smallest thought that a pageant might be for you, I'd say go for it, because it's about so much more than the crown, so much more than wearing a sash. It's about, seeing a very arduous process through to completion, and it challenges you. You learn so many things about yourself, so many things about the other women you compete with, and I'm inspired by them all the time. I compete with doctors, lawyers, mothers, educators, so many different amazing women with unique stories, and so you just learn so much just about the many facets, I think, of being a woman. It just makes you very proud. And so I would say if you have a slight thought that a pageant might be for you, go for it, and you will be amazed at how it just transforms you and brings out the best version of yourself.
One thing that we talk about so much, and I feel like your energy is just so positive and so pure.
you.
It's just really pleasurable to be around you. But we see so many young ladies who their confidence is battered down by social media, and it makes me so sad to see some people who are beautiful like you, but they don't feel it. They don't have that confidence. What's your best advice to them to live in their own skin, to be comfortable with who they are and not have this fear of missing out through social media?
Absolutely. Well, I would first say, I have those thoughts too. And what I always say, it's a cliche, but comparison is the thief of joy. And I always say, literally think about it like a thief in the night. Like you are robbing yourself of well-earned and well-deserved joy and celebration of all of the things that you have accomplished. It's great to clap for other people. You can be happy for other people and their successes and not compare it to what you're doing. You're on your own unique journey. Don't distract yourself by focusing on what other people have. Take those moments to celebrate yourself and acknowledge how far you've come. And when you focus more on that, you're like, wow, I need to pat myself on the back because I really have done some amazing things. So you can't allow yourself to play the comparison game. It's you versus you. And that's my mentality going into Miss USA. It's me versus me, and I'm just here to, just enjoy the experience and learn everything.
Well, you're going to go far. We can't wait to cheer you on in the next one.
Yeah, congratulations and best of luck to you, Taylor. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All right, well, we'll see you guys later.
Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. Forecasting with Friends is up next.
Paul's here. The leaves are